you hear me now? Okay, you can hear me now. Good. I had a power outage before and I didn't reset everything and I should have. Okay. Hello everyone. How are you? Let's scroll up. Hello Alex. Hello Dawn. Hello Stacy. Hello Jennifer B. Hello Christina. Hello Wicca. Hello Jen. Hello Joyce. Let's see. Hello Calamity. I think I fixed it. I hope I fixed it. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Hello, hello, hello everyone. Yes, take a breath, take a sip of coffee. Happy Wellness Wednesday. So you guys didn't hear. I need wellness today, which you could probably obviously tell. I not only started the wrong stream trying to fix the sound issue, but didn't fix the mic issue. eh, what can I do? It wouldn't be me if I didn't mess up at least once a week. Yeah, sometimes Christina phones will do that. I'm really sorry. I did watch the first part of your video and actually bought them, so I will be doing a review of them. So, hello Crashes, hello Joyce. Thank you. You better not because you're in the wrong place. Okay, so we have a choice to make, guys. It has been a very, very busy week for me, so I have not obviously gotten anything done. So we can continue on with this one and finish this one up here in the streams. Hello, Catherine. Yay! So we can work on this one and try to finish this up, or we can move on to the mice. So what do you guys want to do? Finish or move? Let's do a poll. There's 13 people here. You think that'd be enough? So I'm going to do a poll of finish or move on. So we've got a poll up there of finish or move on. So we've got finish this one or move on to this one. Yes, that is a smiley face mug in the craft room. That's as far as I got on that one, was a smiley face mug. Flip a quarter. If we do decide to move on, I will be finishing this in Discord. So need to up to a Renee choice. No, Renee doesn't like making decisions anymore. My brain is fried today. I'm ready for both, so I have the markers here, I have the page here. I'm good if you guys decide to move on. So we've got 13 votes in. Okay, so we've got 12 viewers, 13 votes. Let's see what the poll is. So the poll was to move on. Ooh, you got an Amazon fairy. You didn't order anything? Nothing at all? All right, so I've got the Tombow alcohol markers here, and that is what we will be using. Let's make sure my thing is clean. So what'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Hello, Della. What'd you get? You can't just tease us like that. Come on, Christina. All right, so we've got our close-up here of this lovely little mousie. Awesome! I like the color mixing wheels. I like color wheels. Color wheels are fun. All right, so we're going to start with this one, and this one. So we're going to color this little cup in blues. So we're going to use, so Tombow alcohol markers do not have names, they have numbers. So we're going to use P555. I really don't like the Spectrum Noir, so you're whatever floats your boat. I'm not fond of the Spectrum Noir markers. I have some. I'm just not overly fond of them. All right, so I'm putting down the P555. I'm just going to extend it here in the shadow. Now this is printed on marker paper. So if you are coloring in the book, you may find that your markers don't blend as well as mine are. But like I said, this is marker paper. I did purchase the PDF so that I could print it on marker paper. And the choo-choo train says hello. But absolutely use whatever you enjoy using and whatever works best for you. Now I'm going to go in with the P476. And I'm going right into that darker blue, blending it out. And I'm hoping that I'm still on screen, because just my luck today. Yeah, no, the colors in the lids definitely don't match. I thought about getting the tri-blend ones, but then I pulled out my other ones just to see if I still liked them or if they were issues and I forgot about a lot of issues that I did have with them. because I didn't use, I had issues with them, so I never used them. They're just not my favorite. And I'm using these ones because I purchased them and I've only used them once. So I'm using them to get my money's worth out of them. And I did check today, and the Spectrum Noir, or not the Spectrum Noir, now I've got Spectrum Noir on the brain. The Tombow markers at Jerry's Artorama still have the coupon available that I used when I purchased these. So basically what it is the coupon gives you the ability to purchase two different sets. And when you purchase the two different sets, you get two different sets for free. So it gives you the ability to try them out and get a very full spectrum with trying them out. The one thing that I did notice about these is the lighter colors do seem a little bit drier than some of the more expensive ones. I grabbed the wrong pen. That's not supposed to be that color. So we've got a little bit of a oopsie there. That's a little better. No, I looked today and there actually that coupon deal is still on there. So if you go to Jerry's Artorama, actually I did post it if you are in my Discord. I did post it in the chat room that I was in earlier today. So if you give me 2 seconds, I will pull that post up for you. Della, welcome to the fairies. You're so sweet. Can we get some exclamation point love for Della, please? Yay, Della's a fairy. And she got the rainbow sheep. That's awesome. There. Copy. So there's the link for the Tombow Pros through Jerry's Artorama. You buy two different sets. There's two different sets. Check the special deals to see which two sets. One you get the skin tone set, and one you get the with the skin tone set you get the gray set, and with the basics I do believe it's the Flora set, but I'm not positive on that. Alright, so I'm just putting a little touch of the dark blue there and blending it in with the medium blue. Going around the very, very edge here of the cup. All right. Yeah, that happens. So I'm using P555 in the darker shadow areas. And then we're going to use, that's the wrong one. We're going to use P476. So I do not have all of the Tombow markers. I just have the 2 sets that I purchased and the 2 sets that came free with that purchase. Now I'm using P502. There are 2 other sets that I didn't purchase yet. And of course, as you all know, it is Prime Days. And unfortunately, I have not been able to find the Tombow alcohol markers on the Prime deals. So ah, Jen. I take that was a no. So I'm just touching up where I feel that needs a little bit darker. And then we'll go back in with the light and just blend it in. And I think I want to use a little bit more of this one here. Now the great thing about marker paper is it does give you the ability, it keeps it wet longer, so it gives you the ability to blend a lot easier. Alex, welcome back to the Mermaids. Can we get some exclamation point love in the chat for Alex? That's awesome, Jen. Weird. I don't know why. That's very strange. All right, so now we're going to do the inside of the cup. And we're going to be very, very cautious not to color the mouse or his bedding. And I'm using the medium blue color for the inside of the cup. Going around the very edge here. Do apologize, I forgot to turn off the sound on my phone. Yes, Crashes is the evil fairy. Hey there, True. How are you doing, Angela? Yes, we do. Uh, yes, I do apologize. I started it and for some reason, brain doesn't work today. That's the problem. What am I talking about? Brain works very rarely. Sweet. Hey, hubby. Putting a shadow in underneath the blanket here. His little foot sticking out there. And under his pillow here. Get that shadow in on the edge here as well. And then we're going to go back in with this one here. And I tend to be coloring on my markers with other markers. I just noticed that. I'll put his little tail back in later. Just going to blend that all together. Oh goodness, that is too warm. Yeah, it was cooler today. Yesterday was very warm. Thankfully, tomorrow is supposed to be cooler in the morning. So I'm just reestablishing that light color on the edge here, where the light's going to be hitting that. Just going to blend that in a little. There we go. So there is our cup. Put our pen lids back on. Then we're going to pick our colors for the mouse's blanket and other stuff. Oh, rain's always good too. I wish it would rain here more. Okay, so for his little thing there, we're going to do, let's see. I think we're going to do yellows. No, not currently. That I know of anyway. So I'm going to start with this one here, which is P991. For our shadowy areas and the folds and the tie. I know there's some going on down in California area, but I don't think there's too many going on up here. We had enough with the last ones we had. Yay, sugar rush! And then down here. And I think that other yellow was a little bit too light, so we might need to go through with a darker color. So just a second here. Actually, let's just add a bit of orange to that, just for the fun of it. Oh my goodness. They are the Tombow alcohol markers. Well, there's always some wildfires going on throughout Oregon, California, that sort of thing, especially when the hot weather hits and around 4th of July. However, they are definitely not the same as what was going on a couple of years ago with all of the burnout that was happening. Okay, so now we're going to do his little pillow, and we're going to use a little bit of gray for his shadow area, and then we're going to use this light yellow. Um, my favorite coloring supply other than colored pencils, or are those included? So yes, I'm using the Tombow ABT Pro alcohol-based markers. Um, yes, yes, I heard about those. I was not in Oregon at the time, but I did hear about them. So Stacy, I'm not sure if colored pencils is included in that. So I always revert back to colored pencils, but I do enjoy using the alcohol markers, and I am starting to enjoy using the watercolor as well. I was actually in British Columbia at the time of the 2003 fires, and the smoke was so heavy that they were actually blowing over to the islands. So yeah. But yes, I always end up back with the colored pencils, but I do actually find that I like my alcohol markers, but they have to have a brush tip. I don't like the chisel tip. I would prefer that they have a brush and a um, fine nib. And I know that the Tombow or the Ohuhus have that, and I have been looking at the Ohuhus, but so the gray I used is PN75, and the yellow I'm using is P991. For his little pillow. Oh, and I love my pan pastels. Yes, I do. Yes, yes. I love all my supplies. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The fires in BC a couple of years ago were horrible. Yeah, that's true. That's another really good one is the ink tents. Stacy, stop asking me hard questions. No, don't stop asking me hard questions. You can ask me hard questions. Just just don't ask me the hard questions when my hubby's around because he'll go, "Well, if you don't like those, then we don't need to have them, right?" Right now, yes, yours is the brute funers. So I'm just going around with the gray and the yellow for the blanket. And then we'll do, I think, a little bit of red for the top of the blanket here, just to be a little different. As well as whatever this is underneath here. I assume it's a mattress, but you never know. Because there's, yeah, I'm not positive here, because there's his little tail. So I assume that's his little foot. Putting in a second coat of that yellow. And blending it into the gray that we put down. Now we're going to take some red. Ah, yes, that's true. Yes, that has been actually on the table for quite some time, Brittany. I'm going to take a little bit of brown as well. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of brown red in the shadow areas here. And I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but the square brute funers seem to have disappeared off of Amazon. Somebody brought that to my attention recently. I do believe it was Jen. That the square brute funers don't seem to be on Amazon anymore. Oh yes, I do love all the colors in the 520 set. It's an absolutely gorgeous set of pencils. Yes, Nightbot has been quiet, but I guess he is still there. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too, is that they sold out temporarily, but usually if they're sold out temporarily, they don't just completely remove the product. They just put a sold out. But they've actually removed the product, which is interesting. I hope they will be back. I hope that they are not gone forever. That would just really suck. Not that I don't have, 2 or 3 backups, but hello, Celine. Oven mitts. Ah, that could be very pot holder. Very, very good point, Angela. Very good point. I didn't think of that. It could definitely be a pot holder. Absolutely. I'm going to use some pink on this patch here. And I think this patch back here. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think that would be perfect if they made a separate listing for it. And then we're going to use P673, which is a purple. It's a very pale purple, but that's okay. And we're just going to put that one here too. And then we're going to do the pot holder, because that's what it is now. That's all I can see of it now. And we're going to use some greens for that. So I started with 173, and I think it's a little bit too light, so I'm going to go with 249 into the shadowy areas, and then we'll re-add the lighter tone. Yes, it definitely does look like a pot holder. I think she is 100% correct that it's a pot holder. There we go. And I'm going to color this as a part of the mattress down here as well. Now for our little mousy fella, we're going to take some grays. So we're going to use PN69 for our shadow area. Yeah. Yeah, the 180 set is still there, but the squares are seem to be gone. They had the 72 set there for a little while, but it's even disappeared. Hey, Larissa! No problem. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. And I'm using PN75, which is a cooler gray than the dark gray that I use. The dark gray that I use is more of a warm gray. So it gives him a little bit of a brown tinge, which is great. Now I want this one here, I think. No. Of course, I've got markers everywhere now. Okay, so I'm going to take this one. And just blend it a little bit. And this is PN89. So what I'm doing is I'm just feathering off of those harder lines, blending them into that lighter gray. You have missed... Okay, great. Well, at least there's somebody selling it. Now I'm going to take the black and I'm going to put his little tail back in here. And his eyelashes. And then we're going to take our pink and give him a little pink nose. Hello, Melissa. Awesome. All right, so we have one little cute little mouse done. So let's do the little plant next to him here. So I'm going to take a P195, maybe. Well, that's interesting. For some reason, my nib is solid, like it's dry. Let's try this side. Yeah, I'm going to have to soak that nib in some alcohol. It seems to have crystallized, which is weird. Hello, Shannon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's just weird. I don't know why it's gone all dry like that. Stiff. I will have to fix it. All right, now I'm going to take the lighter green. Nope, nope, can't do that. No, Brittany, in any stream you cannot, as a subscriber, list a link unless permitted by the YouTuber, and I don't permit links. So please don't put up links. Thank you. Someone is always making you come out of lurk mode, yes. It's because we love you. And then with this, it's a snowdrop, so I'm just putting in a little bit of green. And I'm going to take a very, very pale gray and just blend that out. Nice. So I know that snowdrops are usually white, but this gray is very, very pale and very close. But it will still stand out and blend that green into it. All right, so let's move on to some pebbles, I think. We need this gray, this gray, this gray, and maybe yes, I will probably do that at some point. But yes, it's a very stiff one. Ah, okay. All right, so we're using PN45. My dog is going to hack up a fur ball. Well, it's not actually a fur ball, but she's been outside, so I think her allergies are acting up again. Just going to do a couple of them close by, and then I'll use a lighter color. And PN75. And we'll get our little steppy stones done. Oh, goodness. Are you heading, are you going to bed or making dinner? What you doing? Just hanging out? Miss Dawn? Thank you. I'm getting behind on chat, so sometimes when you're working with alcohol markers, you just end up behind on chat. Well, I know I do anyway. My brain just can't do more than one thing at a time. It's going good, actually. It's busy. It's definitely busy. And a whole bunch more exercise than my poor little body's used to doing, but, you know, it's good for it. I actually got a paycheck that I got to keep, which was, you know, cool, instead of giving it to the kid. Yeah, the only thing is, you know, I don't get as much time to color as I'd like to. I'm ending up with whips, and I don't like whips. So I'm just going back and forth with the grays, PN45 and PN75. But it's good for me. It's, you know, getting my body moving again a little bit, and it really tires me out though. I know, exactly, the things we do for our children. But he's kind of stuck in California, and you know, kind of got to help him out there. I'm sure you do, Jen, but not those kind of whips. I don't usually have too many work in progresses, but I do finish them up on Discord, so I try to anyway. And then, you know, the other day I was going through and looking at something and realized that I have lost somewhere in this mess of pencils I own two of my Faber-Castells. I know you were. That's why I had to throw that out there so that you would blush a little and misbehave. Yeah, I'm missing two of my polychromos and I don't know where. I know. I've used them for something and now I can't find them. So I have to go through all my pencils because I'm pretty sure I probably stuck them in the wrong case because I was demonstrating something and just stuck them in the wrong case. But yes, two of my polys. It's a good thing they're open stock, so if I can't find them, I can just buy them, but still, it's annoying. They're not even short ones. Well, I don't know if they are or not, but they are missing. Yes, it is a great effort, Jen, I know. Yeah, they just seem to get up and walk away, don't they? All right, so now we're going to do the little fence post here. So let's grab a brown. So we're going to use a little bit of P907 and a little bit of P977 and a little bit of P839. So starting off with the P839 in some of the shadowy areas. Okay. Yes, it's always just the one sock. And then we're going to go in with P907. That's very possible, Crashes. They said, no, no, you can't leave the corner. I think Alex, stopped by my house and borrowed two of them just so that I would decide that I couldn't leave them alone anymore. I do, somewhere in there. I would have to look it up to give you the information, but I do for pencils as well as markers, I do believe. So going through with P977. And just blending those colors all together. Yeah, that happens to the best of us. We do have to save up for these things. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes longer than others. All right, so now I'm going to go in with some pinks for the little flowers here. All right, so I've got P743. Hello, Tanya. And then we have, she always comes in when I'm using pink. P800. Yes, Tanya, because it's Tanya. I know it's Tanya, but I prefer Tanya. Because she's always pleasant. I'm not sure I like this light pink, but we'll make it work. I think I blended too much out of the other one, out of the other color. That's better. It's better. Well, that just, you got to do what you got to do, and if that's the choices you made, then, you know. And then we're going to use some yellow for the centers. And I think I want this one here to be a different pink. So we're going to use this pink here, which is P803. Which looks like a bit of a salmon pink. And then we're going to take yeah, a little bit more of this one. So P743, just a little tiny bit of it. And then we'll blend it in with this one. There we have that one as well. Welcome back, Wicca. right. So there is our first part. And we're going to move these over here so that I can shift you up to this little fella here. And we've got a little wheelbarrow, which kind of looks like a spoon, maybe. What do you guys think? Does it look like a measuring spoon? Yes. Tanya likes the pink. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I don't want to color it just a, normal color. Come on. Yeah, it could be an egg cup. Maybe. So we're going to start with P665 and P636. No. We're going to color it purple. So I'm putting in the dark. Thank you, Alex. Yes, I'm using the Tombow alcohol brush markers. And then I'm going to go in with the P665 and blend into that dark color. So I'm just blending that edge out, that hard end to the line. I'm blending those colors in together, like so. Now we have a very light purple here as well, which is P673. And we're just going to take a little bit of it and put it right here, like that. Why are you sulking? Oh dear. Well, you see, Celine, I'm doing the cheese yellowish orange color and it would not go well with the red. Oh, okay. Well, there's strawberries up here. I'll be doing red there. Hope you both feel better about that. Exactly. I used pink and pink and pink. I used pink. Using a bit of orange. And I know this is Swiss cheese and, is not usually orange, but I'm just doing the shadow areas orange so that when I go over it with the yellow, it'll blend in. color coordination. Come on, guys. Now we're going over it with the yellow, which is P025. Hello, poet. Hello, hello, hello. And then we're going to do the tires with a... I think they look like little donuts. What do you guys think? They look like donuts to me. I'm going to do them as donuts. Although they're mice, they would have eaten those by now, right? Maybe they're wood. Ooh, that's what it is. It's a thread spool. I betcha. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. No, I think it's more of a spool. I used the wrong color, so I'm just going to go over it with the darker color. And then I'm going to go this one. And same for chocolate donut with sprinkles. I think they would eat it by now. Not just wheel around the cheese with it. Just going to put a little bit of this in there. All right, so there's our wheelbarrow. All right, so let's do his clothes. So I'm going to do his, well, let's do him first. So I want to do him a little bit of gray. So I've got PN55. And a little bit down here, a little bit down there. And then we're going to use PN75. That's very possible. Then we're going to take a little bit of this pink here. And then we're going to blend that in. All right, so let's do his shirt. We're going to do it a bit of green. Let's do an olive green and a brighter color here. So I'm going to start with the olive green in the shadows. This is Julia Spiri. And hold on a second, I'll tell you exactly what book it's in. I need to put a little bit more of the olive green. Get that blended together. Yes, I printed this off of a PDF from Julia Spiri's Etsy, which you can get to from Julia !Julia in the channel here. But it is in one of her books as well. I printed this on alcohol marker paper, so it's on Express It, so that I can blend the markers a little bit better. Because unlike the master, I'm not great with blending the alcohol markers. Poet is a master with markers. She can make these things sing. I'm not all that great. So there we have our greens. Yes, they are. It is a really cute page. And then we're going to take some blue. And we're going to do his little trousers. Good night, Dawn. Have a great night. And I hope you sleep well. All right. And then we're going to use number P476. And then we're going to use a little bit of the light blue, which is P502. Just to get a little bit of a blend going there. Yes, the currently on her Etsy, they are still 50% off. So if you do want to purchase some of her things on Etsy, they are 50% off at this moment. I want to put a little bit of pink. There we go, a little bit of pink. And then we're going to do his shoes, and we're going to do those with a little bit of gray and a little bit of black. I want this gray here. So we're going to take the black. And we're going to move the picture up so you can see it. And then we're going in with PN75, which I think is a little bit too light. So I think I'm going to darken that. So I'm going to go in with PN45, just because it's a bit darker. I'm going to do the soles of his shoes. And blend it in. Don't want it to be the same color as his leg. Oh, thank you, Alex. And then back in with the dark gray, blending the black in. Yes, yes, you have. We have another person that subscribes to my channel, and her favorite color is pink as well. So she's always trying to get me to color everything pink too. So you have a an assistant trying to turn the world pink. All right, so now we're going to do some green here. So I'm going to grab the dark green. And then we're going to grab the light green. Gracious. Yes, there is going to be greens. Okay, so now we're going to do some strawberries. So I need some red, and I need some hot pink color, and I think a little bit of this pink color, maybe. Maybe. Welcome back. So I'm just going around with the P856. And then P815. And then P743. And yes, I know I'm coloring over top of the seed areas, and I will be putting that back in with some gel pen. And I'm just going to take a little bit more of the deeper red. Make sure I haven't missed any areas. Like so. Hello, Pamela. Oh dear. He's not here. If I see him, I'll tell him to run. Oh dear. I hate starting pages over again. I don't care what page it is. Nice. I hope you enjoy them more than me. The price was hard to resist, yeah. Well, they're watching you. I don't mind the Prismas. They're just not one of my favorites. I know, sacrilege, but it's true. Nice! A 4-slice toaster is a great thing to order. Does it toast gluten-free bread? Because if it does, I might need one of those. Oh, yeah, it sucks when you have to buy something that's logical and required when you don't want to. You would rather buy something else. Oh dear. Could that have been a kitty kitty chewing on them? Yes, very expensive. Yes, HVC units are not cheap. They will take up the savings pretty quick. That's what I thought when the kitty kitties decided to go snip snip. Uh-oh. Yeah, they will fight. All right, so we've got strawberries. Now let's do some leaves. Yeah, the metallic watercolors are nice. I'm going to start with this dark green. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I definitely understand. But let me know if that toaster toasts gluten-free bread, though. I'm serious about that. Mine will toast it if I turn it up to maximum and double put it down. It toasts regular bread just fine, but when I want a piece of toast and it's gluten-free, it does not like it very much. Well, for some reason, it just, I'm not sure if it's the way that gluten-free bread is made or what, but sometimes it, either the toaster is not hot enough to toast it or what, but it takes more than once to get it to be toasty. Yeah, I had to turn mine all the way up to 7, and then I have to put it down, toast it, turn it around, and toast it some more. It's really annoying. My toaster does not like it. No, not even frozen. Oh, nice. Yum. Enjoy your hot chocolate and your work in progress and your quiet time. Yeah, I think my appliances just object gluten-free. How's your mouth feel, dear? Oh, hubby just got home from the dentist. Okay, so everybody went quiet. Am I still here? Yeah, the poor guy. His face is all frozen. Yeah, need a roll call. See who fell asleep. This does not look right to me, but it is what it is. Like I said, I am not terrific with them, but they look okay. All right. Sometimes it doesn't even take a tired bunny, just me. All right, so let's do some more pebbles. Yeah, I forgot to log out. I'm surprised you didn't actually remove me. I don't know if you can actually, since I'm the owner. You should be able to. Yeah, falling asleep too early, especially when you have to work, is a pain in the butt. Okay. I thought you could. Yeah, that's true. That's it. That's it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thanks, Crashes. Yeah, went to bed and figured I'd stay there so that my Pollies would be able to come home. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Gonna finish up these little pebbles here. There we go. Wow, that's a good long sleep. But you haven't been sleeping well for the past little while either, so. All right. Now, for our other little flowers here, we're going to take some pinks, some more pink, 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 pink. We're going to start with this one, and we're going to blend with this one. And I just got little spots everywhere. How the heck did that happen? Oh well, I'm going to have to redo the page. Or I'm just going to have to make little pink flowers everywhere. I even opened it away from the... Yeah, and the stupid thing is I opened it like away from the page. Just going to make them into little flowers. Because, yeah, I got it everywhere. Yes, pink flowers for everyone. Because, yeah, we got little pink dots for everyone. All right, where else did I get pink dots that shouldn't be there? Okay, so we've got little pink flowers all over the place. Oh, I got one on the door there. Oh, one there. Those I can blend in though. think I got any further up. All right. I'll put the dangerous pink pens away. Then we're going to take our yellow. All right. We're going to take our green. And our light gray. I'm just going to put a touch more green in that. Put that down so it spreads. Awesome. There's all sorts of different leaf color combinations. You don't have to stick with green. You can color a leaf every color. All right, now we're going to do, oh, we got one up here under his butt too. Okay. Just trying to think of what to do if we want to start anywhere else or if we want to call it a day. Well, we've got 8 minutes, so let's start somewhere else. I'm going to move some of these pins out of the way because I want to get up here. There we go. Because I want to color that. So we've got a nice bright blue one here. So let's color these ones. So these can all be different colors. So we're going to start with the bottom one, which has a little bit of a bow there for the window. So we're going to color it pink. On the outside, and then on the inside we'll do some red. So I've got number P753. Just going through and getting all those shadowy areas. And then we're going to take P803, and I'm going to take the lid off far away from the page. Blend those two colors together. No, unfortunately they have a chisel tip on the other side. But it's a very small chisel. The watercolor markers do have a fine tip, but these are the alcohol markers. The water-based ink markers, I should say, not watercolor. All right, now we're going to put this and this back on. And then I'm going to take the really, really light pink here, and we're just going to blend into that highlight a little bit. Like that. And we're going to do these little areas here. Little bands, we'll do those light pink. And then we've got the handle. I think my biggest problem with with markers itself, not just alcohol markers, but any markers, is I'm constantly trying to color with them like I would with a colored pencil because I like the look. Alright, let's go under here with the dark pink. And blend that in. Okay, so there is our pink. Now we're going to grab some reds. And we're going to do the inside. You know, this little mouse is wearing clothes and this little mouse is wearing clothes, but these little mice here, none of them are wearing clothes. So I'm assuming that this is the bathhouse. With the little towel here. That's what I'm assuming. That's very possible too, Wicca. Okay. It is beautiful, absolutely. I have seen pink leaves and they are so pretty. And then we're going to put a little bit of the blue for the window here. Because why not? And let's see, what color of towel should we put? Let's do a blue towel. Right. I think I want a little bit of this too. Yeah, those are so pretty. Well, I tried to grow hostas. It did not work out for me. My black thumb took over. All right. And there we have our towel. Okay. So I think I am going to call it a day because I have made a huge mess on my desk, which is fine. And we will finish this off on Saturday and pick a new page. Well, start the next page, which is, of course, the portrait, which will take a little bit of time to do. So I'm going to switch you on over to the main screen here so you can see all that we've gotten accomplished today. So we finished up 2 of the little mice, one with the wheelbarrow, one sleeping in the teacup, and we finished up the bottom of the bathhouse. Of course, all the little pebbles, the strawberries, and some extra little pink flowers. So we will be finishing up the teapot, the grapes, this mouse here, and the rest of the bath house up here. And then we will be using some inks for the base of the grass. And then we'll be putting in flicks from the markers for the rest of it. All right, so that is it for today, guys. Thank you very much, Alex, for coming back as a member and rejoining our membership ranks. And thank you so much, Della, for becoming a member. Welcome, of course, to the fairies. I appreciate you all, and I am so happy to have you all with me. Of course, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. The portrait is going to be, let's see, from the inspiration. So this one here is from the Enchanting World. This one here. And this one here is where is it? This one here. This will be the portrait that we will be starting on the after we're finished with the mouse house. And that will be done in colored pencils. Okay, so once again, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Not only does it help us with our self-esteem, but it also helps us with our analytics with YouTube so that more people can see our videos. And of course, always, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye for now.